if you are not able to initiate changes, as long as spirits are concerned, you are living in one endless day. Your day has not changed. What changed your day is actually a shift in a program. It's a shift in posture in the spirit. It's a shift in purpose. The purposes of God are hosted in seasons, and those seasons, they are actually reserved in the agendas of God. Now, if a time for that purpose to come to pass comes and men cannot keep pace with God, what I'm trying to describe is alignment. You cannot align to the purpose. As long as they are concerned, you are stuck in one day. You cannot move. Meanwhile, that same day that you have refused to deliberately collide with, that same day you have refused to deliberately influence the outcome of the day by making sure you sow the things you want to reap. Meaning that if you do not plant something in the earth, you will still get something. The earth will give you a harvest, but it's not what you wanted. This is what awaits anybody that did not intentionally influence their harvest. Anybody that did not intentionally influence what they wanted. See what spirits actually are masters of doing. Apart from the agents that are deployed to waste, to while away, to consume, and to make sure your time is stolen, there is a spirit identified as the devourer. And when the Bible began to speak about the favorite meal of that spirit, he calls it, I will restore the years that the cankerworm has eaten. So there is a spirit that eats time, the palmer worm and the caterpillar. That what they are masters of doing is to eat chunk of years out of your life. What they are eating is not actually time. They are only prohibiting you from entering the purposes that are hosted inside those time periods of your life. There is such a thing called by this time, according to the narrative of the spirit, for a man's life. So Jesus will come to a fig tree. The only reason why there was expectation for fruit is because by this time, you have been given the advantage of growth. You have been given the advantage of nutrients. Look at what happens. What is the fate of the unfruitful vine? That the master comes year in, year out, seeking for fruits. The reason why he began to seek for it is because it has attained maturity. It has come to a point where expectation is now demanded from it. Look at, for example, when a baby is born, does anybody go and meet the baby and say, we don't know if you can just bring your own small quota for the family, because you know everybody needs to be contributing something. You know the country is very hard. No. A baby's business is just to eat and sleep. And if he needs anything, he cries. Nobody blames you for doing that. Oh, but as the passage of time continues to go by, before you know it, you that they always ask you, what do you want? Now people are asking you, can we get something? Meaning that by this time, what did they use to read the time? There is an obvious change of size in your body as an attestation of the number of years you have spent on this. Meaning that if you can look like this, you are matured. This is how God also demands from us per season. There are things he does not put on you in a season where you are not capable of manifesting after that order. But according to the supply of grace that has been made available, he demands per seasons the things you ought to have entered by then. So whether you enter or not, the realm begins to demand it from you. This is why you can actually be so broke, so poor, so needy, and people will start locating you, start asking you for money already. Meaning that we don't care what you are actually experiencing. By this time, according to the calendar of destiny, we know that you are the bread of the poor. We know that we ought to be eating under you by now. We don't care whether you miss the season. We will be coming, because the signboard in the spirit is already pointing to you. This is where you find your bread. Whether you are ready or not, the season will come. That is why that fig tree, that is why you can attract. The attracting people is not the challenge. The real challenge is, can you quench their hunger? Can you deliver according to the purposes of God? Men cannot keep pace with God. You see, for sinners, the challenge is disobedience. For sons, is alignment. The biggest challenge for sons is distractions. That the devil will orchestrate things in your life that are not necessarily wrong, but they are not consistent with God's program for your life, so that you can run along those paths and then waste years. When you are now actually conscious of the error of your ways, you have lost 20, 30 years. May you not waste your time on the earth, and may your years not be gambled away.